What's going on, guys? Aggronix here. Welcome back to week 4 of the Elysian UCL League. Today we jump into our battle against Steven and the LFC LUDICOLOs. Now, me and Steven are really close friends, and this battle has been eagerly awaited by me and Steve because we never played each other in the last season, and you know, Steven says he's not a good battler, and you know, I think that we're pretty damn good. He has a really good team, and I think our team is very good as well. It's going to be really lots of fun. If you guys are excited and you guys are cheering on for your Cork City STARLYs or the LFC LUDICOLOs, because you know what, I don't mind cheering for Steven. You know what, I know this battle no matter what. If 100 crits, 1700 full paras, doesn't matter. I know this battle is going to be a lot of fun, and I know we can look back on it with a little bit of fondness. So, if you guys are excited, make sure to have something like button down below first and subscribe if you are not already to become a member of the Aggronix. Now, jumping into Steven's team. His team is Victini, Suicune, Donphan, Sylveon, Mega Ampharos, Machamp, Vileplume, Tornadus, Durant, Crustle, and Tauros. You'll see it on the left of your screen there, next to Zen and Jays and stuff like that. So, he's a really good team. I helped him with a lot of it, and I'm actually, I really like his team a lot. Obviously, the first 5 for me are the big ones. The Victini, Suicune core is really nice. The Sylveon is a great wish passer. Donphan, arguably the best rapid spinner in the game. You know, Starmie's pretty good, but Donphan I feel is the better rapid spinner at that role. Mega Ampharos is a very good Mega. A slow Volt Switcher is very useful in the format, being able to take a hit and dish out damage while also getting the momentum needed from Volt Switch. And then he has Machamp, which is a good Guts user. Vileplume, a nice grass type, has a reliable recovery in Moonlight and Synthesis, so kind of annoying. Tornadus is a fast U-turner, very strong, gets knockoff, superpower, extra sensory, crazy moveset. Durant, a fast Bug and Steel type, gets a lot of access, it gets a huge access to moves, what I'm trying to say. It gets access to Iron Head, Bug Bite, superpower, I believe Stone Edge or Rock Slide, one of the two. Very good. Crustle, great smell smasher. I almost said smell smasher. Great shell smasher. And it also is pretty underrated as being a spikes user. You could lead it as a Focus Sash spikes user. Don't think we'll see that here, but never know. And finally we get Tauros, who is just an all-around monster. Hits really hard, base 110 speed, base 100 attack, so hits really hard and is very fast. So yeah, looking into our team though. Our team's actually here. We have Latios, Mega Absol, Heatran, Jolteon, Weezing, Verzion, Gyarados, Diggersby, Regirock, Kadabra, and Lapras. So, our team matchup is pretty good. I feel like it definitely is in our favor to a certain extent because every Mon on his team we have an answer to in a very strong way. But on the other hand, every Mon on our team has a strong answer in his team. So, it'll be interesting. Basically, it'll come down to the 6 Mons that we bring who will win out. Also, Steven, if you're listening to this, which you probably are, Steven says that he's not a great battler, but that actually makes him more intimidating to play, because I know that Steven doesn't believe in what he's doing, so he might make a play that is so off the wall, and it might work out for him. You know, you never know. He's so unpredictable, you know, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. We start off with Mega Absol, Umbra, the team captain, coming back. Hasn't had great first weeks, and we got a forfeit win over Jay. That's why there was no battle last week, guys. Forgot to tell you. We got a forfeit win over Jay. But Mega Absol is back with knockoff Sucker Punch. We have Sucker Punch, Protect, and Iron Tail. Now, I was really close to throwing on Baton Pass on here because I want the plan is to lead with Weezing. I have Taunt on Weezing. Lead with Weezing, taunt the Crustle or the Donphan, whichever Stealth Rocker it is, because I don't want rocks to get up. But another idea was to lead with Mega Absol, Mega Evolve, and then click Baton Pass. The only problem with that is that I'd have to get rid of Protect for Baton Pass, and if he doesn't lead with Donphan, the only way that works is if he leads with Donphan. I would have to Mega Evolve and Mega Evolve, Baton Pass into Weezing on the Earthquake or whatever, and then taunt him, and it's too convoluted. I think Mega Absol is very good. It actually outspeeds everything on his team except for a Crustle +2 with a Shell Smash or a Choice Scarf Victini, which it might be very possible. And that's why Sucker Punch is there. That's literally the only reason it's there. If it's a Scarfer, or I think Mega Ampharos at +2 with an agility might be able to outspeed us. I'm not sure. So stuff like that. Iron Tail is there to hit the Sylveon. I wanted to go Play Rough to hit Machamp, but Sylveon is just a bigger problem for me, I feel. And Machamp is pretty easily taken care of with Weezing, so I just decided to go Iron Tail. Obviously, you could tell, very offensive. This team, I mean, not just Mega Absol, that's obvious. Next we have Oasis, our Wonderwall, rocking the Life Orb, Levitate with the Draco Meteor, Psyshock, Calm Mind, and Recover. I'm not running Defog this week. Why? Because the plan is not to let rocks get up, so I'm going to play off the idea that I don't let rocks get up. And having Defog on the moveset every week really constricts me down to a certain moveset, and I'm not able to play how I want to. I'm going to say it this week, you know what? Our team isn't even that weak to rocks. I shouldn't be too worried about it. I'm going to bring Calm Mind along with Recover because Life Orb damage is very, very annoying, can rack up. And Draco Meteor is crazy. Draco Meteor one-shots a defensive Donphan if its sturdy is broken. Does 80% to Suicune, 80% to Victini. Psyshock, if he's defensive, does it 50%. One-shots a Mega Ampharos with Draco Meteor. One-shots Durant with Draco Meteor. Like, Durant, Steel type. It's crazy. One-shots everything on his team, and Latios is great. Only problem with Latios is that it doesn't outspeed... Well, actually, we're going to do one thing. We're going to make sure we speed type with Tauros. Originally, we outspeed Durant, and we speed type with Tauros, but we don't outspeed the Tornadus, which means Tornadus can knock off us and I think he can one-shot us if he's Life Orb, so that's pretty unfortunate. But I'm looking forward to using Latios. Latios is also a great counter to Suicune, surprisingly, because he can Calm Mind all he wants. We can Calm Mind beside him. He's going to be hitting with Scald on the special side. I'm going to be hitting him with Psyshock on the physical side, which he's not boosting, so I will automatically beat him there. If he burns up Scald, what can you do? Next we have Blacksmith the Heatran, Expert Belt Flash Fire with Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Fire Blast, and Earth Power. Max HP, 184 in HP, max special attack, and 72 in speed with a modest nature. Enough speed to outspeed a Suicune with 0 investment or 4 investment, like very, very little investment. Sunny Day is there for the Suicune, so that Scald only does, I think, 25 to 30%. Solar Beam is there for the Suicune. Fire Blast is there for everything, and Earth Power is there for everything that Fire Blast doesn't hit. Fire Blast hits Donphan, Sylveon, Vileplume, Tornadus, Crustle, Durant, Tauros. Fire Blast is most things on his team. The only things it doesn't hit are the Victini and the Ampharos, which both get hit by Earth Power. Only problem with this set is that we can't hit Sylveon for super effective damage, but I'm not too worried about it because we're going to be taking any hit from it anyway. As Choice Specs, Hidden Power Ground from a Sylveon will kill us, but if he's Choice Specs, then he's not going to take a Fire Blast very well in the sun, or a Fire Blast in general anyway. So, and I really, really wanted Earth Power there, and I really, really wanted Solar Beam, so there was no real way to fit. I could get rid of Sunny Day, but it's just a nice way to counter the Suicune. Next we have Kokiri, making its debut, Virizion, Lumberry Justified with Stone Edge, Swords Dance, Leaf Blade in close combat. Literally, I only found this out after I built it, but this is the exact spread on Smogon. Lumberry with Swords Dance. Did not know that. I know that's a very common thing to run Lumberry with a setup sweeper, but this is the exact thing. Stone Edge is there for the Victini, Leaf Blade is there for the Suicune and the Donphan, Close Combat is there for the Mega Ampharos. Hits everything on his team at +2. We can do a lot of damage. So Lumberry is there because this is one of my primary responses to Suicune. By the way, Sunny Day Heatran is like a secondary response. If Virizion or Jolteon die, that's my backup. But this thing, say I bring it in on a Suicune, alright? I set up a Sword Dance. He goes for Scald, gets the burn. Lumberry pops, alright? I go for Leaf Blade, does 80%. He goes for another Scald, burns me, alright? Even if I'm burned, I kill a Suicune at 20%. So 1v1, I beat Suicune. Upon a swap in, if he gets 2 burns in a row, it'll suck, but that is the game we play. I just have to hope he doesn't do that. His primary swap into this is probably Victini, and again, Victini might be Choice Scarf. I have enough speed to outspeed a Victini because I'm not going to outspeed a Durant, I'm not going to outspeed a Tauros, so I just threw the rest into special defense. The reason I went with special defense is so I can take Scalds from Suicune better, and also take hits from Mega Ampharos better, because this might be one of my primary responses to that, just because special defense is so good. I love the name Kokiri, by the way. I love the name Kokiri. Next we have Terabyte I literally said the Pap Zate. I was gonna say it. Zap Plate Jolteon with Thunderbolt, Hidden Power, Ice, Work Up, and Baton Pass. This said, it's pretty wild. I was gonna run Agility Baton Pass against Jay, but Jay had to forfeit, so I kind of put that in the shelf. I was gonna Agility up on a Thunderous, Baton Pass into a Diggersby, and then sweep the team with a Choice Banded Return or something. But this week, I didn't know Jolteon got Work Up. It makes sense because I know the Flareon gets it and I've seen that set, but I forgot the Jolteon gets it. I checked it and I was like, yo, that's crazy, because all 4 of these Mons appreciate a boost in attack or special attack, all of them, and most of them have a reliable swap. If Victini comes in on Jolteon and it's not Scarf, and I'm +1 with a Work Up, I can Baton Pass in a Heatran and I'll be golden. If I'm worked up and he brings in Ampharos, I can Baton Pass into either Heatran or Virizion. If he goes into Donphan, and I'm worked up, I can Baton Pass into, if I want to play really risky, I can go into Latios, most likely Virizion, because he probably click Knockoff, I'm not sure. But again, just like Mega Absol, we have enough speed, outspeed everything on his team at 354. The Tornadus, the fastest thing on his team, caps at 353. And Jolteon, even with a modest nature, is able to outspeed everything on his team. Jolteon is insane, dude. Jolteon is absolutely insane. I ran Zapplate because I didn't want to run Expert Belts because I don't hit everything. Or actually, I don't hit a lot of things for super effective. I don't hit Victini for super effective. I don't hit Sylveon for super effective. I don't hit... Oh, well, that's really it. But those are the big 2, and I felt like it wasn't really worth it. And with Zapplate, we're able to do a little bit more damage. We don't hit crazy hard, but that's not really Jolteon's job. Jolteon's job is to really come in on the Suicune a lot. If Virizion dies, Virizion and Jolteon's both their jobs is to take care of the Suicune. If it doesn't bring Suicune, that's fine, because Jolteon still beats the Tornadus, still beats the Mega Ampharos to a certain extent. We can work up on it, or you can Power Ice and Baton Pass and something else, stuff like that. So, really love Jolteon this week, and hopefully it can put in the work. And finally we get to Weezing. Could be the MVP for the Cork City STARLY so far. This thing has put in an absolute crazy amount of work so far. Running Black Sludge Levitate with Clear Smog, Will-O-Wisp, Sludge Wave, and Taunt. Not much to say here. Clear Smog is if we're in against Suicune, it can't set up on us. We can just Clear Smog over and over again. And the good thing about Clear Smog over Haze is that Clear Smog is doing damage, so he's forced to kill us. He has to attack us. We can't just Haze over and over again. He has to eventually kill us, or we will just whittle him down. And force him to rest. And if he rests, we can get a free swap in something else. So he's forced to scald and kill us. Will-O-Wisp was there to burn the Durant, the Crustle, the Tauros, the Donphan, the Mega Ampharos, everything to a certain extent, except for the Victini that obviously can't. Sludge Wave is there because I don't want to burn the Machamp if it's Guts. And I don't want to run Sludge Bomb because if I predict correctly and he goes into Machamp, I'm like, hey, I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb, and I get the poison, it's like, okay, I made a good play, but I still get punished for it. I want to go for Sludge Wave because there's a much less chance that I poison the Machamp, and also because it does a little bit more damage, and I don't really want to poison things. I don't want to. I want to burn things. And a Taunt is there, like I said earlier. Weezing will most likely be our lead on the lead Donphan to get up rocks. We're going to Taunt it. It also has enough speed to outspeed a 0 invested Sylveon, like a max HP, max special attack will outspeed that. Will outspeed Donphan, will outspeed Crustle. Basically any lead that can put up rocks or that can wish, we take care of it. So I'm going to connect with Steven and we're going to see how this battle goes. If you're excited, make sure to have something like button down below first, and I will see you guys in just a minute. Oh god, I shouldn't have drank that Pepsi. I'm going to burp all throughout this recording. Okay, so we're going to connect with Steve here. We're going to see what happens. So best case scenario for me is that he doesn't bring Tornadus, simply because Tornadus is the only Mon on his team that if he leads with, it immediately forces out Weezing. Like even Victini can't one-shot. So we're gonna challenge Steven to an OU battle. Let's do it. First of all, actually, we're going to open a team builder. We're just gonna open a team builder very, very quickly, and put Steve's stuff in. So we're challenging him to a battle, and we're gonna see how it does. If you guys are excited, as I am, because I'm very, very excited, but I have no idea what Steve will bring. I really have no idea what Steven will bring. I know that he'll bring probably I mean, Victini, Suicune, Donphan are almost 100% guaranteed in my mind. But you never know, Steve. You never know, Steve. I could see Vileplume coming, maybe. No, I have Latios and Heatran. He won't bring Vileplume. Machamp could, though. So, we're going to see basically exactly what I thought he would bring. Basically, his top 6. Yeah, he brings Victini, Sylveon, Donphan, Tornadus, Ampharos, and Suicune. So, we're going to just quickly take down his team. Victini, just so we can check speed and stuff. I don't think we'll have to, but it's good to have it. Whoops. Donphan, Ampharos, and Suicune. So, good luck, have fun, faggot. I love you, Steve. Okay, so we're gonna jump into this. Okay, leads on our end. Like I said, I think our lead is Weezing. I could also lead with Heatran, but I still think his lead is Donphan, so I'm going to lead with Weezing. He leads with Victini. Fuck! I really thought he would. This is an easy swap in Heatran, though. If he predicts it, good play. If he doesn't, it puts us in a good position. We'll see what kind of spread he is, judging on this damage. We have damage calcs open here. And I'm actually just going to open this up. So I have this open just because I want to check the damage. If he goes for beat grade, obviously that's actually probably best case scenario for him to a certain extent, because we won't be able to see what he is, but we'll see here. So we go on a Heatran, he goes for U-turn, so it does 6%. So he's not banded, I'm judging, or he's jolly. No, I don't think he's banded. I don't think he's banded. He goes in a Suicune, which is good for, yeah, good. It's decent. I could go for Sunny Day. I don't think he'll Calm Mind now. Let's just check in the sun if we have Solar Beam, and we are facing Suicune. Solar Beam. Well, we're modest. It does a lot at +1. No, I think it's a little bit too early. I'm just gonna go do exactly what I knew I would do. I'm gonna go into Elysian. He's gonna go for Scald. Hopefully he doesn't get the burn. He doesn't get the burn, which is awesome. Right here, I'm just going to probably just go for Stone Edge. I think Stone Edge is the best play we can make. I can't Swords Dance because I can't really. Even though, nah, I can't really. I'm going to go for Stone Edge. I'm going to go for Stone Edge, see what he wants to do. I think Victini or Tornadus is coming out, and we'll get a good chunk of damage off. He goes into Tornadus. Oh, he missed the Stone Edge. We unfortunately missed the Stone Edge, which is really sucky. Which is pretty unfortunate. Definitely would have killed. But it's the game we play. The game we play. Actually, I don't think I would have killed. I don't think I would have killed. I don't know. I don't know how bulky Tornadus is. I don't think it is. So, Heatran or Jolteon? I like Jolteon. We can't stay in. We can't stay in. I think Jolteon, because I don't want Heatran to get too whittled down. Even though I do think he will just click U-turn. I think he will just click U-turn. And if I go in a Weezing, I'm gonna go into Heatran. I really think he's gonna go for U-turn. We have to find out if the Victini is Scarfed, because if it's Scarfed, I'm so glad I brought a Sucker Punch user like Absol into this match. I also need to Mega Evolve Absol as soon as I can, just to make it hit harder, first of all, and also outspeed his entire team, bar Scarfer. We need to keep Kokiri healthy, because that Suicune is an issue. We have a lot of ways to deal with it. Actually, I legit, honest to God, 5 Mons on my team have ways of dealing with Suicune, not beating it, not beating it. That's a bit extreme, but like Weezing can clear Smog out so it can't sit up on us. Heatran has the Sun. Latios can Calm Mind on it. Jolteon is a Jolteon. Virizion is a Virizion. So missing the Stone Edge does really suck, but it's the game we play. It's the game we play. So we're gonna go on a Heatran. He's gonna go for Hurricane, and it's gonna do a lot of damage, and I think that is Specs. There has to be Specs. 184, I think, is our investment. I'm just gonna check. Because that's Life Orb. It does 25. Oh, okay, it's not Specs. Wow, it just does a lot. That's not Specs, and it's obviously not Life Orb. We're gonna go Fire Blast. If he has Superpower, he'll reveal it here, but if we can live a Superpower, because he's not Life Orb, and, I think, and then we can, kill, because after the, you know, the decreases in, attack. I want to go for Solar Beam, predicting the Suicune. Actually, could I do that? Do I really think that he's gonna go for Superpower? This is really annoying. Yeah, I think Suicune coming in. I think Suicune or Donphan's coming in, so I'm gonna put up the Sun, just so I can Solar Beam. So I don't think the Donphan has Stealth Rocks because he would have led with it. That Hurricane did a lot, but it's not Specs because Life Orb does 29% minimum. So it's not Specs. It's probably just Expert Belt. I would calc it, but well, actually, let's put into let's put it into I can't even say perspective. It's too late. 58 to 69%. Yeah, he need a high roll to kill. So I'm just gonna go for Sunny Day. I don't think he wants his Torn to get too dwindled down. So he does swap. He does go into Suicune, and we are gonna put up the Sun. So we're gonna throw off a Solar Beam. We're not gonna do anything else. It's what we came here to do, and that's what we're going to do. So Solar Beam will do over half, and then another Solar Beam after that will kill. We only have 4 turns, so I could definitely see he doesn't really have a good swap in this. His Torn is probably the best thing. His Tornadus or his Victini, but unless Victini has Focus Blast or Hidden Power Ground, it can't kill me. I don't think Bolt Strike, because he's not Choice Banded. We've already kind of guaranteed that he's not banded. I really don't think so, judging on that damage. So he is gonna swap. He's gonna go on a Sylveon, surprisingly. I am a Steel type, but I don't have a Steel type move. I am just gonna go for Fire Blast. We do miss Fire Blast, which really sucks, and he goes for Toxic and misses, predicting the swap. I'm going to go for Fire Blast again. Our luck is really not on point here, and he's going to go for Protect and waste the turn of Sun. So we're gonna see a lot of his moveset. He has Toxic, Protect, probably. So he can't touch Heatran. That's what we've gained. He cannot touch Heatran. Definitely has Hyper Voice. He's definitely defensive. Definitely specially defensive, judging from the Solar Beam damage. If I can land a Fire Blast, it would be nice, because it will definitely do like 35-40% for sure. So we're in the Sun, and we're a Heatran. But he's going to swap. He's going to go on a Victini. He's going to take a Fire Blast. It's going to do... We get a crit, which is crazy cool. Crazy good. And we're just going to go for Earth Power here, because we're just going to stay in and go for Broke. I think Victini might just stay in at this point. I don't know. He's making a lot of swaps here. I think the Suicune actually might come back out, but I don't think he can kill me. If he does, it's fine. We get to go into our Jolteon, or our Latios. Actually, Latios, like I said, is our nuke. We get a kill with Latios every time it comes in. And now that we know that Sylveon isn't offensive, Latios, we'll see. It's definitely specially defensive as well, so Psyshock will definitely do a ton. Definitely over 50%, so good thing to know. I think the Suicune definitely probably is coming back out. So far though, Heatran's doing a crazy amount of work, and I'm really happy. He goes for U-turn. Again, 6.5, so I really don't think it's banded. And Suicune does come out. We're going to land on Earth Power because 100% guaranteed. And it does a little bit of damage. So, I could go really, really offensive. But it's a little bit too early. I'm gonna go back into Kokiri. It worked out so well last time. He goes for Ice Beam, predicting the swap. Doesn't get the freeze though, which is fine. We're gonna go... I want to go for Stone Edge again, but... I'm gonna predict the Torn, but also for him to stay in. Weird play, but I'm gonna go on a Jolteon. Because the Donphan isn't coming in. The Sylveon and the Ampharos probably won't come in because they don't like coming in. I think the Victini or the Torn is coming in. And missing those moves really, really do suck. But we just have to play off it. Okay. We need to figure out a way to beat that Sylveon as well. This Suicune is just... It's a Suicune. It was always going to be an issue. And I hate that Kokiri is getting dwindled down so quickly. That's what's really bugging me. This thing is losing health way too fast. But Victini is pretty weak now, so we definitely actually... We won't see Victini coming. Victini's not coming in. It's either Torn or he stays in. Or Ampharos. But we're going to go on a Jolteon. He withdraws and goes in a Sylveon. So... Can I work up on this thing and go into Heatran? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna work up. Goes for Toxic, which I thought he would. I think he's gonna go for... Well, he probably just Hyper Voice here, but... So, yeah, okay. Okay. Well, a +1. Could we just go into... No, I don't want Jolteon to get too dwindled down. The Toxic is unfortunate, but it's fine. So obviously if he swaps out here, we'll know. He does go on a Donphan, so that's good to know. We actually get a free swap into Virizion here, which is crazy good, and we get the attack boosts. So we're just gonna throw off a Leaf Blade here. We're just gonna throw off a Leaf Blade. A +1, we're doing crazy amount of damage to Tornadus. I don't have any problem with doing that. And if the Sylveon comes back in, we're doing a decent amount of damage to that. So, pretty happy with the spot we're in. If he has Play Rough, which is a really, really odd move, but if he has it, he has it. Don't think he will. I want to find out if the Donphan has Assault Vest as well, because if it's Assault Vest, it can take on Latios, and I need to know if it can take on Latios. It probably is Assault Vest because he has Suicune for his defensive mon, and Sylveon for his specially defensive mon, so it probably is offensive Donphan. But we'll be able to see. It probably is offensive though. We'll definitely bring this thing to its 30. If we hit it. So we're hitting him with 418 base attack. So we're no joke right here. We're no jerk. Steven, you're a jerk. You're a jerk. I'm so nervous. But we're doing pretty well so far. We've dwindled down the Victini a lot. Tornadus does come back in. We go for Leaf Blade. Does a lot of damage, and I'm pretty happy with that. We see leftovers. Ew, okay. So I think this thing is clicking U-turn. Do I? No, I think he's going for Hurricane again. And I don't want... I think he's going to click Hurricane. So I'm going to go Jolteon. Clicks Focus Blast, predicting that. Or predicting Heatran. So... I'm going to click Hidden Power Ice just in case he goes in a Donphan to break its Sturdy. Because that's important to me. And also if he stays in, we get damage off on this thing. He does swap out into Sylveon. So this Sylveon is a huge problem for me. We just need to get past it. I do want to save Jolteon though. So I'm gonna go on Heatran. He probably will click Protect here, but his team is just so bulky. It's hard for me to get past its defense. Hyper Voice comes through, does very, very little. Kind of wish I had leftovers right now, but we're gonna... I want to predict the Donphan, because he has a Sturdy, but I'm gonna go for Sunny Day. He does go on a Suicune, so awesome, awesome, awesome. The Tornadus is at 73%. It's not taking a Solar Beam very well, so I'm gonna go for the Solar Beam. Do I want to go for Fire Blast? Abso-freaking-lutely. But he might stay in here. He might stay in here. He might stay in. Over predicting. If he does, we're doing 80%. So, and we still get a hit off on the Sylveon. But we're not doing too terribly. I'm just very, very worried about that Donphan and the Sylveon. The Sylveon is actually, because if Heatran goes down, Weezing is our best response to Sylveon, which is not the greatest thing in the world. So I wanted to keep Fire Blast. We get a little bit of a higher roll, but I'm gonna go for Fire Blast here. He might, I think you go for Protect here. I think you go for Protect, but I can't over predict here. I can't predict him. I can't predict the Protect. I have to go for Fire Blast. If he goes into Victini, Fire Blast will still kill. In the Sun, I'm sure it'll kill. At 30% actually. 30%. We need a higher roll, I think. But it's in the Sun. It's a Heatran. I think it'll kill. This Sylveon though. We don't have Toxic on our team. We have Will-O-Wisp on Heatran. So that's important. We have Will-O-Wisp on Heatran. So that's something to keep in mind. But the big thing I was worried about is that him taking advantage of Sunny Day, or the Sun, and going into Victini and V-creating my team. But as long as Heatran is alive, the only mon that can set up the Sun, that's not an issue. So I don't know if Steven's typing in the chat because I clicked ignore spectators, but we'll see here. We'll see. Ugh. I'm annoyed that Jolteon got so low, and I'm just looking for the opportunity to bring in Latios. If we get the Fire Blast off here, if we landed the Fire Blast earlier, it would have put this Sylveon much lower, to the point where Latios might be able to do a few things. Let me just check something, actually. Well, actually, I'll check something after this turn goes off, because I don't want to miss the little animation. I want to check how much Hyper Voice does to Latios if we Calm Mind up, or how many Calm Minds we'd have to get up to where we want to do that. So Fire Blast comes through, does a crazy amount of damage, and he goes for Toxic because he's a retard. So he predicts the swap again. He's probably going to click Protect here, but we still have another turn, so I don't mind doing this. So this is crazy good for us. He probably will go back into Suicune here, but I don't mind. Do I want to click Solar Beam? Not really. It'll still do a decent amount of Suicune. It'll do probably as much as a Fire Blast in the Sun will do a Suicune. And we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. This Sylveon, being low as it is a huge... goes into Ampharos. Okay. We miss. Okay, well. Nothing you can really do there. So, oh, I really wish we fucking landed that Fire Blast, dude. Because then Earth Power would kill. We're getting so fucking unlucky with this, and it's not funny anymore. Like, if this keeps going, we can't win. We can't win. Earth Power doesn't kill. After Fire Blast, it would have. Great. That's fucking great. I'm gonna go on a Jolteon, sack it off. And he swaps into Tornadus. Whoa! I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. Not gonna overpredict because, well, yeah, good. We get a Thunderbolt off. We get the Para, which is crazy good, and he's clicking Protect here, so I'm gonna Baton Pass. I'm gonna Baton Pass because I think the Donphan is coming in and he wants to pick up a cheeky kill. He does try to go for Protect, so we get to go. Actually, I think we. Well, actually, this is a pretty good chance to Mega Evolve with Absol. So let me check something. Does Mega Absol kill with a knockoff from this range? It's not Choice Specs, Jesus Christ. But it is max HP. So 252, Calm, I think. Knockoff. It says it'll kill. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go on an Absol and we're going to click. Like Knockoff says it kills here. I could go for Iron Tail, but I don't want to risk the miss. Knockoff says it will kill. If it doesn't kill, I mean, he might even swap out here. But anything that comes in is taking a nice chunk from this knockoff. And it'd be great to get rid of that Suicune's leftovers, which is a huge thing. So he does stay in. A knockoff's going to kill the Sylveon, so that's huge. So what that means, that basically means that we don't need Heatran alive anymore. If Heatran needs to die, we can let it die, which is really, really good because Heatran started to get low. So I outspeed everything on his team right now. If something comes in that's not defensive, as in the Suicune or the Donphan or even the Ampharos to a certain extent, it's Choice Scarf. So if the Victini comes in right here, it's Choice Scarf, and I'm clicking Sucker Punch. No reason not to. If he goes for Substitute, we'll deal with it then. But we'll see. We still have Jolteon, which is nice to get one more hit off if we need it. The Suicune is still kind of worrying me, but this is going to be a pretty low scoring game. I can already tell. Where it's going to be like a 1-0 in someone's favor. Really hope it's me. Really hope it's me. I really should have drank water instead of Pepsi, because it's not helping with my shivering. Like, I'm nervous. I always shiver during battles. It's awful. He goes into Donphan. So this is a free swap into Weezing. If he wants to go for Stealth Rock here, good play. He goes for Stealth Rock. Okay, so that was the whole idea behind the team, to not let this guy set up Stealth Rocks, but he does get them up, and there's no way to get rid of him. I could have gone. Actually, was I in with Mega Absol? That was a cheeky play. Jesus, I should have clicked Protect. I want to click Will-O-Wisp. He goes into Silvitini. I think he's gonna go. Yeah, I think he's gonna go into Victini. I don't think he's staying in. He goes into Suicune, so I could have Will-O-Wisp. But we'll get a Sludge Wave off. It'll do a decent amount of damage, and we're just gonna go for Will-O-Wisp here. We're just gonna go for Will-O-Wisp just to get some damage off. If he goes for Calm Mind, he goes for Skull, it does a lot of damage. And funny thing here is that I don't think he actually has Calm Mind. He has Scald and Ice Beam. So what the fuck? He has Ice Beam, which means that Latios doesn't beat it, which actually really sucks. But his Draco Meteor resist is gone, and Donphan is still at full though. Sturdy is not broken, which is very important. I think I could let Weezing die here. I think I can let Weezing die. Or I can go on a Jolteon and get a free swap into Diversion, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. Because he's going to go for Scald. He's going to be at about 77%. So Tornadus is sitting at 79%. So do I want to go into... Does Latios' Draco Meteor kill? Now, this thing might be Assault Vest. If it is, holy shit, he got me. But I don't think it is. From the way he's taking physical hits, I don't think he is. Dracometer doesn't kill. Very, very close, but it would after burn damage it probably does, but right now it doesn't. Ice Beam does a lot. At +1, it doesn't really. Do I want to do that? Because then I'd be sitting at about 61%. And I can just recover off the damage. I outspeed his Victini. Oh, I want to go into Latios so badly. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go into Latios and we're gonna click Calm Mind. He might be offensively invested. If he swaps out right here into Tornadus, good play. I don't think he will because the risk of him... Yeah, he was an Ampharos. So, we're going to Calm Mind up. And we get to drop a Draco Meteor. And if we land, we kill this Ampharos. Wait. Let me check, actually. I'm pretty sure I did the calc. I did the calc. Let's check, yeah, it definitely killed the offensive one. I'm pretty sure special defensive still... Oh wait, +2, or +1. Yeah, I think, like, actually at neutral, I think it just barely... Yeah, yeah. So, we're gonna click Draco Meteor here. Please. We're gonna land the Draco Meteor, we're gonna kill the Ampharos. Okay, we're gonna kill the Ampharos, which is cool, which is cool. That's really good, actually. He's trying to stay alive, which is important. If Suicune comes back out, I don't know what I'll do. I probably just Calm Mind again. I think Tornadus is coming back out. I think Tornadus is coming back out. Because he sees I'm Life Orb. He might go on a Donphan because he has the Sturdy. I could also see that. Or if the Victini is scared. Actually, he has like 4 options, to be honest. He really does have 4 options. It's just whichever one he chooses at this moment. So he does go back into Suicune, which is best case scenario for me, because at +2, Ice Beam, only doing 20%. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna go for Calm Mind, bring our special attack back to normal. He goes for Scald, hoping for the burn. And he gets it. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. That he gets that. A +3. This beam does 16. +12 is 30. So we'd be sitting at 29%. So I'm gonna Calm Mind again. Well... Actually, does Draco Meteor kill now? After burn damage, it does. Oh, it doesn't. Wow, he's Assault Vest, I think. Oh, God. Oh, no, that does nothing. Okay, well, why does it do nothing? That's odd. Okay, so we're going to recover up right here. We're going to recover up. He might rest. That might actually be the best thing for me if he does rest. He's going to go for Ice Beam. So we're going to play this game. Ice Beam plus Burn has the chance to kill. I'm going to recover again. He could... Actually, his Suicune will die right here. His Suicune's dead. Okay, so Suicune dies to Burn. Oh, wait, it doesn't. Fuck. If he goes for... Actually, yeah. Because if he goes for Calm Mind here, that's actually good for me. No, he just Ice Beams. He gets a crit, which is annoying, but... It's alright. So Suicune's dead. Suicune actually dies to Burn from Weezing, which is pretty funny. Weezing killed Suicune. So I think he's going to go on a Torn here. I think he's definitely going to go on a Tornadus. Goes in Victini. Okay, so... I think we're pretty aware. Well, we outspeed this thing. So I could let you die. Yeah, I'm going to... Because it doesn't beat Victini because it's out here. Yeah. I'm going to let you die just to find out. Are you Choice Scarf? He's not. Victini's dead! Whoa! He's not Choice Scarf. Oh my god. Goes out in a Don fan. No reason not to go out in the Wheezing here. Ice Shard, yeah. So I'm gonna go for Sludge Wave, probably predicting. I'm gonna break this thing sturdy first of all. If he goes in a turn, which he does, a Sludge Wave comes through, does 40% actually, so really nice damage there. Really nice damage. I think I do want to save this thing just for the Dawn Fan. I think I do want to do that. See, we don't know if this thing is Scarf or not, which is really bugging me. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go on a Latios, let it die. And he goes for Psychic. So, yeah, we see the Psychic. He has it. So we're gonna go into Absol. Now the good thing is actually, even if he is Choice Scarf, he's locked into Psychic, which is best case scenario. So we could theoretically swap. No, I want to break it sturdy. I want to break it sturdy. I want to break down Fan sturdy. Go for knockoff, does a lot of damage, locks off its leftovers. So I'm gonna protect here because I think he doesn't swap out. I thought he might swap out into Tornadus. Predicting. So I'm gonna go into Kokiri. He does go for Earthquake. Does 2-shot, but it's fine. So do we predict 51? Oh, he's going for Ice Shard here. What am I doing? He's going for Ice Shard. He's going for Ice Shard. Yeah. So we get to... He gets another crit, which is funny. We get to Fire Blast here. Can we please land? Can we please land? For the love that is... For the love of everything that is good and pure in this world, can we please land? Please and thank you. This has been a really haxy battle, dude. My god, the crit in the Victini, crit on the Latios, crit in Jolteon, I think, maybe. Every mon has been critted. We Fire Blast the Dawn Fan, it's gonna kill, so that's really good. So I want to save the differential, but he has to hit a Focus Blast, so I'm gonna stay in here. If he hits a Focus Blast, he hits a Focus Blast. I can't hit him with anything else that is accurate, so if he misses a Hurricane, and we land a Fire Blast, so we are gonna actually get a 4-0. Hurricane miss doesn't actually matter there because we would live it anyway, I'm pretty sure. But it's just unfortunate. So really haxy battle between me and Steven. We get a 4-0, which guys, that is so good. You could probably tell from the way I was playing. I was playing really, really conservatively. I wanted a good score and I got it. I don't know if he left. I don't know if Steve left. Jump on Skype. I'm gonna talk to Steve about this battle. This was a great battle, guys. I really, really enjoyed this. If you guys have enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button down below for us. Your Cork City Starlies are back on the road. We're finally back at it. We're swinging back in motion once again with a 4-0 over the LFC Ludicolos and Steven, my good buddy Steven. Really fun battle. If you guys have enjoyed it, I'm very, very glad that you did. Next week we play Zach and the Richmond Rhyperiors. Me and Zach have a pretty long history of battles going back to the second season. Well, not long, but you know what I mean. Like a year. Zach beat me the first time, and then I beat him in the Little Cup League, so we're 1-1, so that battle will decide who's the better person. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to subscribe to a member of the Aggronix as well. And with that being said, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye!